Welcome to your daily focus for May 11th, 2018. My name is Tilly and this is Tarot with Tilly. And before we begin, we already had a card jump out. And before we begin, thank you. Thank you, Tilly, for all of the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each day. Look at what jumps out today, the Eight of Cups. Are you ready to move forward? You know there's some hard choices you might need to make in order to do that. But you see the beauty of what can become in your life, of who you can become in your life. It's an 11/11 day, right? May is the 5th month, but we have the 11th, and 2018 adds up to an 11 as well. So 11 is such a powerful, magical number for us, and it demands of us. 11s demand that we are totally committed to who we are becoming, of our goals, of our dreams, of our desires. We can't just wish upon a star and then go upon our merry way. We have to put in the work. We have to put in the effort. We have to make the commitment to ourselves, to our goals, to our dreams. But the successes are unbelievable, more than you can ever have imagined. So let's turn to the cards and see how we can use this energy in a positive light in order to go forward. Look at this, the Four of Cups. Four of Cups is all about being grateful for what you already have in your life. So often we are looking towards the future and thinking, well, I'm not going to have happiness or joy or balance until I obtain those things in my life. So in other words, you're telling yourself that you're miserable and depressed without even realizing it. So look around you and see the beauty and the happiness and the joy that already is present in your life. I think today we will be a lot more grateful. It'll be easier to go with the energy of being grateful for even the smallest and most mundane things in our life. We have the Page of Wands. He has been so popular. He has been so popular. We want to climb that mountain. We want to walk that path right up to the top of the mountain. And we want to shout at the top of our lungs where we are going, who we are becoming, our goals, our dreams, our desires. It's very young energy. It's very uplifting energy. I think the moon starts out in Pisces, but transfers over into Aries throughout the day. So we start to feel that pioneering energy, that independence, that let's start something new. Let's the fire energy. So expect the passions of your heart to ignite today. The shadow side appears. Maybe when we look around ourselves today, maybe when we look inside of ourselves today, we see the treasures, the bounty, the beauty that already is around us. And it triggers something deep within that we can recognize for the first time of how we were maybe self-sabotaging ourselves, holding something back, not releasing something that needed to be released so long ago. We learned something about ourselves today, of how to step into our truth, of who we are becoming, of our strengths, of our abilities, of our talents. Let's stop there. So Four of Cups, being grateful. This couple sits in an oasis, and yet they look sad. They look like nothing's good. If only this would happen in our lives, if only that would happen in our lives. Why can't this come into our lives? And we start not paying attention to the cups that already surround us. And in most decks, there is a cup off in the horizon or around the tree that we can't even see. Think of the parent and the child says, I must have, oh, I'll die without it. And the parents, well, they run out and they get that item for the child. And before the day is out, they see it broken or laying in a corner, or it wasn't even opened. And the child runs up the next day and says, oh, I want, I need, I must have, I'll die if I don't. How ready do you think the parents will be to rush out and get that child that second item that they're asking for, seeing how they acted about what they already had? So if we want to send a clear message up to the universe, to God, our angels, our spirit guides, it's being grateful for what we already have in our lives. It's finding the happiness, the joy, perhaps even the balance that is already present in our life, that we take for granted, that we overlook, that we don't take time to reflect on, to be thankful for, to be grateful for. And that could be yourself, that could be somebody else in your life, that could be a situation, to be your own talents, your abilities. It could be your material wealth. So today is a beautiful day to tap into what you already have in your life and be grateful for those things. And climb to the top of that mountain and say, I'm going forward. I'm walking into, I'm creating, I'm inventing, I'm pioneering in this area. I'm gaining my independence, my strength, my courage, my fortitude, perhaps. The shadow side appears. You will learn something about yourself today, whether or not you want to look at that part of you. But it will open the door for you. It could be the way you perceive things. It could be the way you act out in certain situations. Maybe you go into an anger, into a rage. Maybe you get withdrawn and quiet and depressed when certain things happen, when certain things trigger you into those responses. Maybe there's always been this special part of you that you don't show the world because somebody told you that you weren't any good at it. But you are. That was their opinion and your perception of the truth that you took in. With the Page of Wands in the middle there and the shadow side, it allows us. So reflection, meditation, absolutely. Gratitude journals, absolutely today. But it will release something. It will show you something. It'll show you a path that you didn't think was available to you, or an opportunity. And there's some kind of action that actually happens here whenever we have the wands in the middle. That's some kind of action that's going to be pushing us forward, stepping into something. Let's get an affirmation card. So I think today is a very strong, positive day for us to move in the right direction of where we want to go. Be grateful today for who you are, for what you want in life. Look at this, the water remains in our affirmations. 5 of water today. I don't think we've pulled anything but a water card for over a week now. Releasing grief, allowing sadness to rise and fall, forgiveness, the ebb and flow of emotion. I feel the fullness of my emotions as they wash through me. The ebb and flow are part of life, and I am present in my feelings today. I fully forgive myself and others and let go of any emotions that were holding me back from acknowledging the truth. I deserve the freedom that comes when I release what is no longer working for me. I make amends to those I may have harmed when emotion was coloring my perception. I surrender any resentments to the divine, knowing they can be transformed into miracles. Fearless inventories lead to liberations. Fearless inventories. Fearless inventories lead to liberation. Let's get a wonderful animal card. You can't make this up. Soar. Oh, let's go to the Pegasus and see what he says about soar. Soar, small things, release and leap. The higher we soar, the smaller we seem to those who cannot fly. If you have chosen Pegasus, this is the time for you to soar. Take charge of your creations and release the shackles from your spirit and soul. No, it won't be easy. Remember the 1111 energy. It takes time and it takes patience with yourself, but I believe in you. I believe in you. I believe in you. So it's time to dream big. Next time you're in a hurry or in your own world and receive an interruption, know that sometimes it might be heaven sent. So many people withdraw into themselves and put up walls. The hurt from the past makes it easy to do. It's easy to smile or compliment a stranger or ask an elderly neighbor if you can pick up something for them from the store. Or maybe even surprising somebody with an ice cream cone. You don't need wings to be an angel or a Pegasus. You just need the mindset. So today is definitely a day to soar. I do believe in you. God, your angels, your spirit guides, source, the universe are all conspiring on your behalf for your beautiful tomorrow. So take stock in the beauty that you already have to work with and soar today. Dream big today. Be grateful today. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.